So there I was, just enjoying my afternoon around the house when suddenly the doorbell rang. And who was at the doorbell but Dennis? Dennis surprised me for my birthday, which is tomorrow. You're going to be in town for 2 days?
Yep. Happy early birthday!
Yeah. And we're going to go to dinner. We're going to meet up with Brennan at...
Super Saiyan.
Yes. So we've made it to dinner. Hi, Brennan.
Hi.
Brennan just got off of work, and we're heading into Supa. Apparently it's just Supa now. But it's Super Saiyan to us, right, Dennis? So we just put in our order, and Brennan's standing over here next to Goku. Very muscular, huh? They have all of these collectibles over here, too, and different figurines. This is so cool. What do you think, Dennis? Do you like this place?
Yep.
We haven't been here in a long time.
Quick, Roy, show them your favorite character.
My favorite character?
I see him.
Team Gohan?
Yep.
Yeah. I do like Team Gohan. I do like Boo, too.
Really? You like Boo?
Yeah, I like Boo.
Fat Boo or Kid Boo?
I don't know. Both.
I didn't like Fat Boo. I liked Super Boo.
Really? Got more collectibles, the figurines over here, too. We have not been here in so long. I actually have some of these energy drinks at home right now that I got at like Five Below, so that's kind of cool that they have them here. And then they have a massive statue of Vegeta here next to Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta. These are so impressive. We're just waiting on our food to be ready right now. So this is the food that we got. Brennan's is a little bit bigger than ours. It's pretty much twice the size. So these are all the hangover bowls. And I think you
I
got
added
some
extra ramen, but I
extra
didn't
stuff.
realize what I did.
Yeah, you got some extra broth there too, presumably, maybe?
No.
But these are the hangover bowls. So this is chicken broth, chasu pork, shrimp tempura, corn, fish cake, and boiled egg. And it contains onions, scallions, and cilantro. It's cool that we all got the same thing. We're all done with our soup. And they have all of these really cool, what are these, just like comic excerpts?
Manga.
Ah, yes. That's what I meant. Okay, we're heading inside now. They also have some, like, Dragon Ball balls here. I don't know if they're bouncy balls or what. So next to Super Saiyan is a place called Super Shop. Hi, Dennis. And they're closed right now, but they have, like, a bunch of knickknacks inside. Collectibles, it seems. Relevant to, manga and anime. So we are now done with dinner, and we're at Disney Springs, right, Dennis?
Oh, yeah.
Because we're going to World of Disney to try to find some Lorcana. And look at all of this Lorcana that is still here. We have England's as well as Ursula's Return. This used to be behind the counter, but now it's just out here, and we can get 10 packs each if we want. All right, so we just got some Lorcana. So Dennis wants to go over to the Lego store to look at the Legos over there. Then we might grab something for dinner. Well, we already had dinner. For something for dessert, because a little dessert sounds nice. Maybe some cookies or something. So in a few days, they're going to be debuting a new drone show at Disney Springs. Did you know that? It's cool. Yeah, literally in a few days. So we're here just a little bit too early for it. So never mind, there was a pretty long line over at the Lego store. So we are heading over to Goofy's Candy Company. Request of Dennis, personally. So we're inside Goofy's Candy Company. A bunch of treats over here. Caramel apples, cake pops, crisp rice, cereal treats, and marshmallows. They have cotton candy and frozen drinks. So Dennis wants to go to Ghirardelli because he wants something with chocolate. Is that right, Dennis?
Yep.
This is like the third or fourth time that I've been to Disney Springs, like in the past week, pretty much, just because of Lorcana. Whoops. So Brennan and I walked past the Lefty's left-hand store last time, and now Dennis, who's also a left-handed person, is intrigued. So I don't think we're going into the soda fountain side of the restaurant or the store. We might go around to the merchandise. Okay, so we looked around a little bit in here, but Dennis wants to try to go to a store that he thinks he remembers he saw over by Cirque.
I'm looking for truffles. Singular, powerful truffles.
So we've deduced that Dennis is referring to the ganachery. So we're heading over there to get some to get some chocolates. Dennis and I were reminiscing over the giant beers that we got at Cooks of Dublin. That was the last time that you came, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So the ganachery is over here, pretty much by Gideon's and the Hangar Bar. All right, we're heading inside the ganachery to get some fancy chocolates. So we ended up getting a few different pieces here. I got a mint and a coffee, and then Dennis got a raspberry and an orange, and then Brennan got a raspberry and a passion fruit. And then there's also this. That's cool. Dennis told him that it was my birthday tomorrow, and he gave me like a little milk chocolate lollipop. Thank you, Dennis. So we are heading back to the car now because We don't want our chocolates to melt before we make it back home. Passing by Blaze Pizza, I feel like I was just over here. I was. Britta went home after we had dinner at Super Saiyan, and we were gonna go to Gods and Monsters, but they were closed. We could probably totally go back to World of Disney to get some more Lorcana, but I think I've gotten a decent amount over the past week or so. And now it is back to the car, back home. So we're back home, and I opened up 10 Lorcana packs, and I got nothing.
And I opened up 10 Lorcana packs, and I got
An enchanted Zeus! Dennis got an enchanted card, and myself and Brendan are very jealous. But I also got this, so you never know what could be in this, right? But we're heading to bed because we have an early day tomorrow. So it's the next day, and I woke up, and today's my birthday, and what did I see when I woke up? This! So Brendan works very early this morning. She woke up at like 5:30 this morning. There's Farley under the bed. And I rolled out of bed, and I looked over here, and what did I see but a giant Dragonite? And Arlo, come on. So a giant Dragonite that I've actually wanted forever, as well as this camera here, which is adorable. And then apparently, Arlo, give me that, a blue shell from Mario that I guess Arlo's claiming for himself. There's Calvin underneath the ping pong table. So we are going to go get some breakfast this morning and then have a fun day at Universal. And for breakfast, we're going to Fortuna Bakery, right Dennis? Yep. Because it's my birthday, so Dennis decided what we're doing. We gotta get some delicious bakery items here before we start our day, right Dennis? Okay, so we got some breakfast. Show me what you got.
I got the Wild Fortuna.
Ooh, fancy. And then we got some other stuff too. So we're back home and we're having some breakfast. We got some empanadas here, and then I wanted to show this off that they had yesterday at, oh, hello. They had this at Super Saiyan, but then I got these at Five Below. Sorry, puppy. This isn't for Arlo's, not this morning. So we are done with breakfast, and before we do what we're going to be doing today, which Dennis kind of gave away with his shorts, we're gonna do some ping pong because I challenge you to the Prince of Pong.
Because our mom is Ping Queen.
Yeah, there's Calvin and Arlo. And right behind Dennis are the canvases that we moved out of the bedroom. So I asked Mom, and she's actually interested in those canvases over there for the Portofino room, which is pretty cool. I think that could work well there. And we still need to find a place for this one because that one means a lot to myself and Brennan. You ready, Dennis?
You didn't ask, but yes.
Oh no!
I lost!
You remain the Prince of Pong. Couldn't even let me win on my birthday.
Oh, whoops.
So now where are we going, Dennis?
We're going to Volcano Bay!
Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna give a transition.
Oh, what was the transition?
It's gonna be like, next we're going to Volcano Bay! And then you cut to the volcano exploding with me in front of it.
I don't know about that. Because I have to film us like getting to the parking garage and then taking the bus over to Volcano Bay. They
Or
run
you could
the front
just do a
entrance.
cool transition to the cool stuff.
We don't have a budget for that here on oyby. Speaking of oyby, look at that shirt! Woo! Ready to put on your bikini, Arlo?
That's a yes.
Alright, we've made it to Universal and we are about to hop onto a Volcano Bay bus to Volcano Bay. It is not busy at all, which is great. We're going to stand over here by like the joint of the bus again. I just went to Volcano Bay. Fix your hair.
What's wrong with it?
Everything.
What are those things?
So we just got off of the bus and now we're heading under the tunnel to Volcano Bay and it is still not closed to capacity, which is good. So what we're going to do is head over to Krakatoa, just see what that looks like, see what the wait time is, and maybe get a return time for it. But I don't know if we're going to be here all day. The sky is absolutely beautiful today for Dennis's first trip back to Volcano Bay in years. We're waiting on some words of wisdom from our dinky face friend here. Nice. And we're heading into the park and getting our tapu tapu. Do the face. So I wanted to look at the wait time to see what Krakatoa looked like, but Dennis wants to be surprised when we make it over there. So we're walking around Krakatoa. Look at how blue that sky looks. That is beautiful. So the only other time I've ever done a drop slide at Volcano Bay was with Dennis, because there's Kokiri and then Kala and Tainui up there. A little bit scary, kind of waterboarded us a little bit. Would you want to do it again today, or are you good?
Yep.
I don't know what that answer was for.
Yes, I want to do it again.
What? So we just got a return time over here at Krakatoa, and it is a 220-minute wait. It'll update in just a second. You got it? 220 minutes for Krakatoa. So we're taking this pathway back to Honu and Ika Moana because this is where I wanted to put my bag down last time I was here. So this is Honu and Ika Moana. We're up here by some more private cabanas and just going to try to find a place to put our stuff down. Hopefully we're here and then get in line for some ride now stuff. So we found a spot for our bag. We are literally underneath Ika Moana right here, which we might go get in line for either this or Honu because we're here. Putting on some sunscreen right now and I wonder which chair is ours with these towels on it. I have the GoPro here that I'm about to switch over to. I also brought this that Brennan got me this morning, and I'm going to try to remember to take a picture with this somewhere of myself and Dennis at Volcano Bay today. Okay, so we're on the GoPro now. Hi, Dennis. Hello. We're going to go see what this looks like with the ride now situation, or if we have to get a return time for it, because if we do, then we won't be able to. So it is a 30-minute return for Honu, which is this one, but it is a ride now for Ika Moana, so we're going to go ahead and get in line for that. All right, we're in line for Ika Moana. Are you excited, Dennis? Yeah! Yay, we'll come back and ride Honu at some point. You can sort of see Hogwarts way over there, and this is Cabana Bay, and there's Honu. This is really cool. This is the first time that I've gotten to do one of these slides in a very long time. We're almost at the top up here of both of the slides. You can see our bag way down there. So we rode Ika Moana. Did you have fun?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm in that.
What? You're in it. It's a nice, like, wide angle.
Yes, like, did you have fun? And I was like, covered.
So I don't know the filming policy of Volcano Bay anymore. It used to be very like strict about not being able to film on the rides, but everybody has like their phones around their necks and they're recording on their phones, so I don't really know. So over here are the Taniwa tubes. The ground is so hot right now, Jesus. So we could do the Taniwa tubes, but I think we're heading over here. So we checked the wait times, and these are both ride now, so we are getting in line for them. And I am so ready to do one of these again because it's been so long since I've done them. This is for Maku and Puihi. It's because they were both right now, we just decided to do Puihi. So this is Maku over here on this side, and we're in line again for Puihi, which is over here. They both look pretty equally intense, and I don't really remember much about them. We've reached the crossroads up here between the two slides. You get really cool views. Not really right now because of this, but just taking the stairs up to these really tall slides. Right, Dennis? So we're about to do this slide, Puihi, and then over there you can sort of see Epic Universe, all of the cranes for Epic Universe, and then I drive. So we had fun on Puihi, now we're gonna go ahead and just get back in line for Mako. So once we do this, how much time do we have left? We have about an hour, no we don't, we have 2 hours and 30 minutes until Krakatoa. So Puihi was much more popular than Mako was, probably because it sort of had like a Honu aspect to it, and she spun us, so we both got to go backwards on this, versus over at Ika Moana, I went backwards, it was fun. Way over there is Walt Disney World. You can sort of see Epcot and the Tower of Terror, and we've almost made it back up to the top up here. And there's the Taniwa Tube, is probably going to be heading over to those in a minute. So which one do you prefer?
I wasn't prepared for that question. I like
what are you prepared
both.
for?
I don't know. I think the green one, because, you know, when you go up the side, it's like exciting. But going backwards around the bend is really cool too.
Yeah.
I highly recommend them both back to back.
So I think that they described them as this one being wild and this one as wet, which made sense, I think.
They're a lot more different than they look.
So we're passing by this bar and the Feasting Frog. This is Krakatoa, and we're getting closer to our wait time. By no means close at all. There's also Punga Racers back over here, the body slides.
Look at the big valves.
Yeah. Krakatoa. And then Taniwa Tubes, which is always a ride now, so I'm not really worried about that. So never mind, we're actually doing Taniwa Tubes. This is the Tonga side. So we're doing one of the green slides. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll do the rocky side. This is probably the best view from any slide in the park. So that was fun, we rode together and we were going incredibly fast, so we're gonna go back up and do, I think, all of them. I wanna get Dennis's definitive opinion of which one of these slides is the fastest.
This is really difficult.
Walking backwards. I'm going to make the assumption that blue is faster because I always presume that it is, but green always surprises me. So Dennis has a ranking so far.
So the darker green one started off faster and then fell off. It wasn't as good.
There was a nice like open air moment though on dark green.
It was wide, which made it slow down.
Yeah.
But the other one was cooler.
So far, light green over dark green?
Yep.
So we rode, I think, the dark blue slide. Do we have an opinion?
It's a tough one. That one was pretty fast. It was like a helix, and we just kept building speed along the half pipe. I honestly don't remember how the first one worked anymore. What do you think?
I think that I prefer blue over green so far. I think I'm gonna put that one at the top above dark green. So the Taniwa tubes are back over there. So we did the light green, then the dark green, the dark blue, and then finally the light blue. And do you have an official ranking, Dennis?
I think dark blue and light green are equivalent. Then I would put light blue below that, and then dark green at the bottom.
Okay.
Which hurts me, because I love dark green, it's my favorite color.
Really? I'm gonna say that I think blue is faster. I think we've deduced that, correct? Or do you think they were pretty
I don't know.
comparable?
That's tough.
So we're heading back to our bags, I think to get some lunch here in a minute, but I still want to think about my rankings for the slides, which is right here underneath Ika Moana, and then we can go try to find some lunch somewhere. So I'm back on the phone, we're about to pick up some lunch over at Kohala Reef, and I reconsidered my slide opinions. So I think that at the top, it's going to be light blue, and then dark green, and then dark blue, and then light green, I think is going to be my my opinion. That could very much so easily change whenever I come back to Volcano Bay because they're so similar with those slides. I really did like the open air moment of like the dark green slide, but the blue slides I think are faster. It'd be cool to come back and do Hanu potentially, since we've done pretty much all the other slides. Which that's Hanu and Ika Moana. Our bags are back over there somewhere. We're just heading around the lazy river, Kopiko Way. So we're at Kohala Reef, but we're gonna get a picture in front of the volcano, correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't want to be bloated.
So we are looking at a 90-minute wait for Krakatoa. This is probably what we're going to conclude our day with today, is riding Krakatoa. So we're going to do everything else that we can that's a ride now before this. All right, so we got some Volcano Bay pictures, and now we're heading back over to get our food. I whistled there a little bit. All right, so we're heading to get a table somewhere over here. Hopefully it's not too occupied. So this is what we ended up getting. Dennis got the coconut curry chicken combo, and then I got the jerked mahi sandwich combo. So Dennis got a Coke slushie, and then I got a raspberry slushie. We're all done with lunch now, and Dennis absolutely loved his curry chicken, right?
Oh yeah.
Brennan's suggestion, and then my jerked mahi was phenomenal as well. Volcano Bay just has some good stuff. So heading back to our bag really quickly so I can put my phone away, and then we can, I guess, get back on the GoPro, and then maybe do the lazy rivers. All right, we are back at our bag, probably gonna reapply some of the sunscreen here. We have about 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes until Krakatoa. All right, back on the GoPro. What's that? Yeah, 20 minutes until Krakatoa. We're gonna see what Hanu looks like over here, if it's a ride now, but probably not. So it's only a 10-minute wait, so we could definitely come back and do this maybe a little bit later. Okay, we have 15 minutes until Krakatoa, but we're getting into the Fearless River. We should be able to get in over here. All right, we're getting into Taiawa, the Fearless River. I tripped. I actually have my GoPro this time, so that's good. You ready to get into the current? You can do it. Here we go. We have 10 minutes until Krakatoa.
It's like an infinity pool.
You gotta look this way. This will be us in just a few minutes. I have not ridden Krakatoa in so long. Whoa, it's fast. Yeah, gotta lay on your back. Really get to see the bowels of the volcano. I don't think we're gonna be doing the body slides. I think at least this trip. There it is. The wave. Yeah.
What's happening?
We're passing by Maku and Puihi right now. This is what we did earlier. This is one of the exits of Taiawa. What do you want from me? And now we're going underneath the Taniwa tubes. The waves are really kind of sloshing around right now, huh? There are the bridges that we crossed earlier. So we're gonna go and get out right now because it says return anytime for Krakatoa. We're about to ride, Dennis. Does yours say return now? Dennis! Is yours time?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it still say 5 minutes?
Mine says done.
Oh, cool.
That's why I ran.
All right.
Slam.
This is really exciting because I tried so hard to ride this last time and I failed. We are officially in line for Krakatoa. That's where we just were, the lazy river. I am so excited to do this. And we just got off of Krakatoa, and that was a lot of fun. So my GoPro is consistently dying, so we're heading back to the place where we put our stuff down. So we got back to our bag, and then we came over to Hanu and Ika Moana again, and Hanu was a ride now, so we just did Hanu. And I got to go backwards, and it was a lot of fun. What do you think? Did you like riding Hanu, Dennis?
Yeah, but Roy got to go backwards.
It was exhilarating. So right now, Krakatoa is a ride full, so you cannot ride this anymore, and we are heading through the volcano. Are you ready to go inside the volcano, Dennis?
I've been ready all day.
Oh boy. When Dennis touches Tapu Tapu over here. Not there. Cool. Now we're going through the volcano over to the body slide to see what those wait times are. Maybe. I don't know if I'll do it, but Dennis is considering it. So I don't think we're going to be going this way, right? We have all of our clothes on. We definitely could have, but we have all of our stuff like in our bags too, so this makes more sense. Oh, and Dennis definitely has to do this. Gotcha! That's where we rode. The aqua coaster. I know, look at those smooching monkeys. So Kala and Tainui is a 150-minute wait. So probably not, right?
Should have done it earlier.
Let's see what Oh Yeah No No look like. So these have a 15 and a 30-minute wait respectively for Oh Yeah No No. So I think we are okay to not ride these. So riding down to the water over here with Oyby Beach so we can take a picture with my little film camera. All right, we got our picture in front of the volcano. A couple pictures actually. Dennis asked the help of a stranger to take our picture for us. All right, we are heading back to the parking lot now, back to the car, and then I think heading over to Universal. But a beautiful day was had at Volcano Bay today, and I finally got to ride Krakatoa and a lot of the other slides I've been really wanting to ride for a while. So we're trying to decide if we want to go to Universal first, or if we want to go to Gods and Monsters, because we've both been pretty curious about going back there because it closed really early yesterday. And also Brennan is meeting up with us. She just got off of work, so we're about to get on one of these buses back to the parking garage so we can drop off our swimsuits and towels and stuff. So we made it off of the bus, back to the parking garage, right into the car, and then going to Islands of Adventure, which closes in an hour.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Dennis. This sounds like a voiceover because I'm wearing a very sensitive mic and I'm not even on the camera, and now I am, and it's loud!
So I'm experimenting using both of these now, these small like lavalier microphones for myself and for Dennis. So if this is terrible, I'll know that, I guess, later. What I'm a little bit apprehensive about is, well, falling over.
Walking backwards.
Yeah. But also, I don't know, like, is it gonna pick up all your burps and your sneezes and stuff too, even if I'm like 50 feet ahead of you?
You think I burp and sneeze that much?
You could be all the way over there.
I'm talking to you right over there, and you sound
like he's
so
like standing right next
loud.
to me. And then like ambient sound, what's that going to sound like? Will it sound louder? Will there be like a little delay between Dennis's mic and my mic? So Islands of Adventure closes at 6 p.m. tonight, and Universal closes.
And now I'm overriding Roy's talking right now, and he doesn't even know it. He has no clue.
So the idea is to try to ride the Velocicoaster, and we'll see. I think we'll definitely be able to do that, but if we can hop in line for Hagrid's, we'll try to do that too. Dennis has a multi-park ticket, so we're getting our use out of it before going to dinner in Gods and Monsters. And we've made it over to Islands of Adventure with about 30 minutes to spare. Let's go ride Velocicoaster. So we're heading straight back to Velocicoaster and just not doing anything else. I don't think. We're heading through Seuss Landing. Right now we did check the wait times, so it's an hour wait for Velocicoaster, and interestingly, it's only a 45-minute wait for Forbidden Journey, not Forbidden Journey, for Hagrid's. So we're doing an experiment right now where Dennis is walking away over here, and I'm walking
here. So I'm narrating the video right
this
now.
way, and he's probably going to start talking right as I'm talking, and
doing
we're
my
going
walk
to
and
see
talk. You know
just the
how I
range of
do.
this, and if it picks up.
Walking
all the
towards
way over there where you
Hagrid's,
can't even
maybe.
see him, but
Dennis
you'll be
kind of
able
wants
to
a
hear him.
butterbeer. He might
Over
drink
here.
it in line while we're waiting
He's
for
still
Jurassic
talking
Park.
right now, so we're just going to
or Jurassic World. I don't know what it's called because I'm actually Dennis.
Yes, there goes the
But
probably train ride.
we're gonna have a good time. Maybe we'll reunite later.
So I don't even know the range of that and if that worked out or if you could hear Dennis talking. Dennis was asking me about Lost Continent, and you said that this was the coolest in the entire park, just like the facade.
Yeah.
It is cool. Looks like it would be some incredible dark ride. But it wasn't. So we are coming back to Velocicoaster, but we're heading into Potter really quickly because Dennis wants a butterbeer. He's definitely our brother's brother.
I'm jonesing.
Whenever Travis was here, he got like 4 butterbeers. Sort of want a pumpkin juice, but if we go to this butterbeer cart here, then I don't think I'll be able to get that there. I know that I won't. So I put in the mobile order, the 3 broomsticks. Let's see if we can get some drinks. Dennis is getting the table right now, and he's choosing to go all the way back over here by the Hog's Head to sit down, even though they're just bringing us the drinks. Where is he going? So we got the pumpkin juice and the just the regular butterbeer. Delicious. It did take a little bit, so I think we're going to have to amend our plans. So we probably admittedly made a bit of a mistake because we could have gotten this over here at the Hog's Head, but we did not. So we're about to put our stuff into a locker, but Dennis wants to head inside this gift shop really quickly. Gotcha. You see the brooms up there? Okay, so we have just a few minutes here. Isn't that cool? Brooms up there?
Yeah.
All right, after you. Outside we go.
Oh.
To the locker. And we are in line for Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure at 5:55. 5 minutes until the park closes. See, this is awesome because this makes up for me not being able to ride this the other day. So I wasn't able to ride Krakatoa, and I wasn't able to ride this, and I am making amends to that today, thanks to Dennis. There's a lot of hippogriff going by. This is pretty much where the line stopped over here by Hagrid's hut. It's only been about 5 minutes though. It's a little bit spicy in the sun at the moment. This is also sort of new back here. They extended this area in the back. So it's been a little time in line here, but the ride is definitely closed, so we got in line at the perfect time.
You will now notice we are not wearing our mics.
We are not wearing our mics whatsoever, but we are in the final room right now about to roll it onto Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. It's probably going to take about 45 minutes.
oyby, there's a unicorn. And look, she's a mom.
And we rode Hagrid's motorbike adventure. It did take 45 minutes, like I said, but it was worth it. The line moved very quickly. Looks like they're cycling the bikes now. Did you have fun, Dennis? Isn't that one of the best coasters just ever? You don't think so? That was yes. Oh, I didn't see that. So we are off of Hagrid's, like I said, back on the main camera and heading out of Hogsmeade. And the park has been closed for like 45 minutes now. They're doing like a park sweep back over here with security. But we are heading to dinner to meet up with Brennan. Are you excited to go to dinner, Dennis? You're supposed to say something. Uh-oh. Oh no, you couldn't hear because you don't have your mic on anymore. All right, I'm walking through the truffle tree forest. So where we're having dinner is actually off of Universal property at a place that I went to with Dennis and some friends a while ago that I really wanted to go with Brennan too, and we're going back. Travis called to wish me a happy birthday, but then he wanted to talk to Dennis, and Dennis has been telling him what we've been doing today. We're trying to time this just right, so when we get back to the car and then drive over to where we're having dinner, that Brennan, who worked today, will be able to meet us up, hopefully. Luckily, it is very close to Universal, pretty much right across the street, almost where we had a Super Saiyan yesterday. I thought about trying to get some sort of a reservation in City Walk, but then Brennan would have had to park here at this garage, and that would have been more complicated to do that, and there might have not even been like a reservation available. Apparently Brennan is already there, so the timing of that did not work out as well as I anticipated, but we'll be there in like hopefully 5 minutes. It is right across the street on Kirkman. So we are on the first level of the parking garage. The car should be over here somewhere, and then driving over to dinner, which I'm excited about. So we just parked. Literally right across the street is Universal. This is Portofino Bay right here, and Super Saiyan is pretty much around the corner over here, and this is where we're having dinner, which is K-pot, Korean barbecue, and hot pot. So the food is here. We're gonna get a boba tea, and this is just sort of like the first round of the food that we got. So just a bunch of different meats, and because this is Korean barbecue, we're gonna be able to cook all this right here. So this is the bar where we're able to sort of create our own concoctions of sauce to accompany our selections of meat that we got. And then some other stuff here to get as well to complement what we're eating, and some desserts and fruits and some vegetables too. So this is what I got from the bar, and we're adding some seasoning and some stuff. Also got this here. This is my sauce. Adding some garlic and some onions, some peppers. So dinner was delicious, and now we are at Gods and Monsters together, finally. So we are heading to the back of the store to go to the vault. So we're heading to the bar in the very back of the vaults. This is so exciting. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and we're finally doing it. We were gonna do it last night, but then it was not open. So we ordered our drinks. Dennis is about to put a fireball ball, right?
Atomic
fireball.
Oh, my bad. So you got the Nuka-Cola, that is vodka, silver rum, spiced rum, cinnamon whiskey, vanilla syrup, Dr. Pepper, and atomic fireball. Brennan, you got the lacto cooler there. Very HHN of you. And then I got this. This is the Dole Whip Me Daddy, which is silver rum, vanilla pineapple juice, milk mix, fresh lemon juice, and whipped cream. They have these composition books you can draw anything in, and myself and Dennis drew Arlo and Farley and Calvin, and then Brennan drew this. So we're out of Vault 5421, and we're looking at all of the like Pokemon merchandise they have over here. I've always enjoyed these like vending machines. And then we did end up getting some Lorcana, which was over here. Brennan and I each got 5 packs of Ursula's Return. Can we get an enchanted like Dennis did? So I've been in here a lot, and there's Spider-Man up there. There's this arcade, and I've seen this Hulk so many times. But there's a tiny little Ant-Man right up here on his shoulder. So small, I won't even focus on him. There he is. Look at that. Tiny little Ant-Man on this massive, incredible Hulk. You went to Gods and Monsters.
And I want to come back.
And she wants to come back. Okay, we got some packs. Can open them at home. Yay. So we are back home. Hello there, puppy. And look at what Brennan surprised me with on the table. So she left work and then came home from work and then met us up for dinner. And I guess when she came back home, she set this up on the table to come back home to. So tennis rackets and tennis balls, because we have a neighborhood tennis court that I would love to use. And then some like cool grill stuff. Here, this charbroil grill set, along with these tools over here, which these are going to come in handy a lot. As well as this for Arlo this weekend, actually. Gonna get some use out of that. And then also this came in the mail today. This is from Brennan's parents. A cool like neck fan. And then this 3D creative visualization lamp. Yay! This was so fun to come home to. Right, puppy? Right? So we also opened up all these Lorcana packs and we got nothing. Again. But we are playing Lorcana right now. And so far it's a pretty even match.
That's what Roy thinks.
So right now, Dennis and I are playing for the title of the Prince of Pong. And Dennis totally beat me in Lorcana 2 times. Which is a consistency, unfortunately. Oh, crap. Dennis remains the Prince of Pong. Now we just gotta challenge our mom! And good morning from the next day. Where are we going, Dennis?
Playing some tennis.
Playing some tennis at the neighborhood tennis court. Alright, we made it to the tennis court and it is uninhabited at the moment. So we're gonna play some tennis for probably like half an hour or so before Dennis has to leave. Dennis is being ruthless to me right now. Ugh. This is hard. Of course I hit the ball and it goes over the fence. How are we doing, Dennis? Not good?
Not great.
Yeah, we're struggling a little bit, but we're trying. And this is what I really wanted to do. And I'm glad that Brennan got this for us. Or for me, I guess. Because I knew that I wanted to do this with Dennis. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa, what a good shot. Ah. Woo! So we played 4 games, 2 on each side, and Dennis won 3 out of the 4 games. I did win 1 game.
Played 3 games.
We played 4 games. What was the 4th? 2 on each side. And we made it back home, and it's time to take Dennis to the airport. Whoa! So for breakfast today, before we go to the airport, we're gonna have these stuffed hash browns. And here we are at the airport to send Dennis back to Atlanta so we can be a famous movie star, right, Dennis?
Yep.
Yay! Thanks for coming. Thank you for having me. Bye-bye! Bye, Dennis! See you later.
See you.
We're gonna on a cruise at some point soon. Yep. Bye! And there he goes. Off to pursue his dreams. I'm making a super quick trip at Walmart though on my way home to do some shopping. Because I need to get some grill stuff and camping stuff for our weekend. Alright, so I did hopefully all of the shopping that we need to do for our camping trip, and now I'm actually back at Fortuna Bakery because Brennan missed out on getting breakfast from our favorite bakery, so I wanted to grab her some breakfast and then go back to the house. So I'm back home from dropping off Dennis at the airport and going shopping at the store and going to the bakery, and I want to go and end this video now because this was my birthday weekend over the course of 3 days, from Dennis showing up at our front door, which was just the coolest surprise, and then we went to Super Saiyan with Brennan after work, and then myself and Dennis went to Disney Springs to get some Lorcana. Dennis got an Enchanted, which we're both very jealous about, and then the next day, which was my actual birthday, yesterday, we went to Universal to go to Volcano Bay, and then really quickly just ran into the park so we could ride Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure over at Islands of Adventure, and then met up with Brennan again after work at the Hot Pot Korean barbecue place across the street from Universal, and then we all went over to Gods and Monsters, and then finally went to Vault 5421 to get some drinks there, got some more Lorcana, and then came back home. Dennis and I played Lorcana last night. We played ping pong this weekend too, multiple times. This morning we woke up really early and played tennis, and then I drove him to the airport. And tonight, this weekend actually, myself and Brennan are gonna have a fun little like birthday staycation at Disney, camping at the Fort Wilderness Cabins, and we're bringing Arlo too, and it is going to be very special. So thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a great day, and goodbye.